Virgo, this is your clarity tarot reading. I don't know why something didn't want me to get that out earlier, but this is your clarity tarot reading for Virgo Collective. Okay, so I pulled you a significator card. It's going to be the angel from the angel tarot is Daniel. And this card says, God the merciful judge. It says, eloquence gives answers to those in doubt. So Virgo Collective, you're going to receive some answers from the higher power through a representative of God, which is an angel. So let's get into a little information about Daniel. Daniel is the 50th angel in the Shemha Mepharesh, from the order of principalities, from the order of principalities. And Daniel's psalm is 103, verse 8. The Lord is merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and plenteous in mercy. And it says those born under Daniel will be industrious and active in business. They will love literature and will distinguish themselves with eloquence. So you're going to have some eloquence when you get those answers that you need. Let me put this to the side. Virgo Collective. Also, Virgo, you rule by Mercury, which is, you share the same planet with Gemini. So you rule by the planet of communication anyway, Mercury. So that's probably why you're going to be very eloquent. And let's go ahead and shuffle. Also, before I forget, Daniel is the King of Wands in the regular deck. He's the King of Wands in the regular cards. So let's go ahead and get into your read. Let me clear out the energy of the cards. Oop. All right. Also, before I shuffle, God's Spirit allow me to detach from my energy and attach to the Virgo collectives. Okay. God's Spirit grant me access to the Virgo collectives, Akashic records when it comes to clarity. Allow the Virgo collective to receive clarity. Okay. So how this is going to go, I'm going to shuffle one time because I already pre-shuffled. How this is going to go is your first card is going to be, let me put your significator card over here, your Angel Daniel. Your first card is going to be your biggest fear, your distraction. Your second card is going to be, where should you turn your focus toward instead. Your next card is going to be your past experience to let go. Your fourth card is going to be useful past experience. Your fifth card is going to be what to cultivate, and then your sixth card is going to be what's the next step to take. Your seventh card is going to reveal your inner strength, and your eighth card is going to be if you're going to get some outside help or advice or advisor, someone to help you through whatever you got going on. Okay. Also, I want to go back to your significator card. Daniel is the I said the King of Wands. King of Wands is taking decisive action. They're visionary. They're a leader. They're charismatic, and other people are inspired by their actions. So when we talk about the King of Wands, so let's get into your first card. Okay, so your first card, Virgo Collective, is you got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like, your biggest fear / distraction is, you know, you may be kind of greedy, because this card right here, in the upright, it's the miser or whatever. And so you got it in the reverse and it's saying greediness, possessiveness, stinginess, overspend. So you might just be too absorbed with money and self-absorbed when it comes to money, like, overspending, being selfish. You may not be giving back to others, and you may be protecting yourself and your money, as a defense mechanism. And this could be distracting you when it comes to worrying about your pentacles, your money, which you are earth sign. So you are known to be prone to worrying about your pentacles, but sometimes you can't focus about that because money isn't everything. I know that's easy to just say that, but it's true. Okay, so where to focus instead? So you got the 10 of Pentacles and the upright. You can focus on your money, but you need to turn it into a positive focus. You need to focus on, wealth, financial security, your family, long-term success for you and your family, also contribute to other contribution. Like we said, well, not we said, like I said earlier, don't be stingy. You know what I'm saying? Life is about being charitable. See if you can kind of use that money in a positive way to help other people as well, not just help yourself to buy things and accumulate things. You know what I'm saying? You can't really be like that in life. So let's go ahead and see what past experience that you need to let go. Okay, you got the lovers in the upright. I feel with lovers in the upright, I don't think that you have nothing that you holding on to like as baggage because the lovers in the upright is about having that harmony, you know what I'm saying, in that alignment. So I feel like you okay as far as not holding grudges, so you're not really packing that emotional trauma or baggage with you, which is a good sign because I take the lovers in the upright as a very positive sign. And then also you look at the number six. Six is overcoming challenges, so you didn't kind of already breeze past that. You kind of like my Aquarius reading; they had kind of the same energy where they've been there, done that, like Dr. Dre. You feel me? Also, now let's get into, what's your useful past experience? So, your useful past experience is the Page of Cups in the upright. So, you may have had creative opportunities in the past where you can draw positive energy from things that was successful, or you could have had like a successful relationship because, a relationship could be your muse, something where you felt like you were accomplished. That could be your muse. Like you could look back and say, oh, I ran a marathon and I successfully completed it and I'm just so proud of myself. And so you, every time you feel like you can't make it through something else, you look back on that marathon and you go, I made it through the finish line so I can finish something else. So I feel like you've had some pretty positive accomplishments that you can draw positive energy from and good lessons from that you learned. So I feel like this is a good card as well. The Page of Cups in the upright. It just feels like very, dreamy, happy, it's just very loving and it feels filled with like endless possibilities. Like it gives you the energy like you could almost feel limitless as far as the imagination and everything else. So let's go ahead and get into what to cultivate. So you got the Three of Wands in the upright. I'm loving all this upright energy for you, Virgo. I'm telling you because I love when I get cards upright because I do the negative cards, the reverse cards, and the upright. So I love when I get a lot of upright cards. So Three of Wands. Three is about receiving something. So I feel like what you can cultivate next is just being receptivity, being open because we be feeling like let me show you the card, the Three of Wands in the upright. We be feeling like we gotta, run after things. And I'm learning that to myself. We don't chase, we attract. So, but for you to attract, you gotta be receptive. Your heart gotta be open. And when you look at the Three of Wands in the upright, you need to start understanding that it's opportunities all around you, and you may not be seeing them. You know what I'm saying? So you need to have that foresight and you need to be ready to expand because you got some opportunities. You know what I'm saying? They all around you with the Three of Wands and the upright. So just kind of cultivate receptivity and cultivate an open mind, Virgo. That's what I would feel like that's your next step for you to do. Okay, now what to cultivate, not your next step. What to cultivate is receptivity. Excuse me. So that's what you need to cultivate. Now your next card is the next steps for you to take, which you got the sun in the upright. So with the sun in the upright, I feel like your next step, embrace your inner child. When we get this card, this telling you right now, run wild with that inner child. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be light as a feather. You feel me? Light as a feather, stiff as a board. You feel me? So 1 and 9 is 10. 10 is an abundance and an excess of. So you're going to have an abundance and an excess of this positive sun energy. You know what I'm saying? So your next step is just to be light as a feather. You know what I'm saying? Embrace that inner child. Don't be so rigid and stiff, Virgo. Because yes, you are a perfectionist, but go on and let your inner child sing. Go on and let it out. Let it be free. Because that's gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? In whatever journey you on right now. And with the sun card, I just feel like, embrace pleasure, embrace happiness, positivity. You know what I'm saying? Just be real lighthearted, be real fun. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of confirms, the receptivity, because you got to realize children, I feel like they very receptive. They attract a lot of good, positive things, that childlike energy, because, they're curious and they're like, what is this? And, they like, what is that? And then they get excited about a little thing. You blow a bubble, they get excited. So I think you need to kind of embody that energy, Virgo, moving forward. So that's your next step after you cultivate the receptivity. And then also when I say 9 and 1 is 10, abundance of, also 1 and 0 is 1, fresh start. So you're going to have abundance of fresh starts once you step into this energy like this. So let's go ahead and see what your inner strength is. So your inner strength, okay, you're the magician in the reverse. So that kind of coincides with when I said what to cultivate that receptivity and realize those opportunities around you, because the magician, they already know that opportunities is all around them. They're going to take their magic wand and make whatever they want to happen. They do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Magician, like, I go wherever I want, I'm good. I go wherever I want, I'm good. That's how magician, rocks. You feel me? So with this magician in the reverse, you're not tapping into your potential. So it's not really it's not really revealing your strength. It's revealing your weakness, but you can turn it around and make it a strength, which is you got to start getting in from, you got to go from this magician reverse and go into the magician in the upright, because as above so below. The magician is not playing, you feel me? The magician know what they want, and they know what they finna bring into their reality. So that's what you got to tap into with the magician in the reverse. So you got to work on your inner willpower. Let's go ahead and see if you're going to receive some outside help or advice or an advisor. So you got the Queen of Wands in the upright, though. I'm loving your read. Virgo is very positive, though, to me. You got the Queen of Wands in the upright. So Queen of Wands in the upright is be confident, be courageous. You know what I'm saying? Step into your power, because you got power. You got that untapped potential. You just got to tap into it. Okay, Virgo. I had tapped the screen and cut off some of your video, but you got the Queen of Wands for your outside help and advice, or your advisor, and this is telling you to step into your black cat energy. You know what I'm saying? You got this. Be courageous. Be brave, because you got the power. You just need to tell yourself that. So, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed your read. This concludes it. Have a great day. Ashe.